it's one of my favorite days of the year. It's September 12th, opening day of bow season here in Wisconsin. I'm sitting on the edge of a bean field. Got a couple of nice bucks running here. The one that I'm after is a 10. He's got 7 on one side, 3 on the other. He's a good one, so hopefully he shows tonight. We got a good wind, west wind. It's been raining 4 days straight, and it just quit probably an hour ago. So I would think they should move. So we'll see what happens. Well, just had a nice doe come through out by herself at about 20 yards. Got the heart pumping. First deer of the year. That was close. Got some deer way out. There's like 8 of them. They're way out there, but they're moving. So hopefully can see a buck yet tonight. Otherwise, it's always nice to get the kinks out first hunt of the year. So we'll see what else happens. Well, I'm about out of camera light. Got about 5 minutes left. It's raining. Had a small buck come in. I think he had velvet. It's so thick behind me. And when he came to the base of the tree, and I was pretty sure he just had velvet. Too bad he wasn't just a little bigger, but it was a great first hunt. And I'll be climbing back into the tree tomorrow. See you then. Well, it's September 13th. Watched the Packer game with my family today, and had to skin out a bear, and then just made it into the stand. I'm pretty late, but there's nothing out here. Looking for 2 bucks in particular. One that I won't pass up. The other one I might when I see him. So, but there's hardly any wind. It's a northwest wind blowing right where I walked in. So we'll see what happens. While I'm out of camera light, I was keeping an eye on the deer out in front of me. Looked to my right, there was a big deer. Took the camera off the arm and saw a really nice white rack buck. Not sure how many points. I'll look at the footage when I get back. But that's a great way to start the 2020 season. Saw a small buck last night, bigger buck tonight. So looking forward to the upcoming days. So I'll see you next time up in the tree. Stay tuned for more Midwest Whitetails.
Hey everybody, just getting this last wild water topped off here for this afternoon here. I'm down in southeast Minnesota on the family farm, and just this kind of wraps up all of our summer preparations for the season. We've done a tremendous amount of work this summer in general, especially down here on the farm. Down below in the valley, I would say we probably opened up about 4 acres worth of food plots. We took down an old tree line that basically was a bunch of junk trees and dead trees and stuff like that, and I planted that to big and beastie here a couple weeks ago. We've got quite a few cutty links out already. I've got 3 more that I'm going to put out here, and we got 4 up in Missouri last weekend, and we've already got a shooter on camera down there. And we were chasing a pretty big 10-pointer last season. Seen him 3 times, just couldn't get him in bow range. So we're excited that he'll show back up here in the next month or so. And same kind of goes with the farm here in southeast Minnesota. We've had some good bucks show up already this summer in Velvet, some bucks that we're familiar with. I would say our number 1 target this summer is going to be a buck that we call Eddie. I hope to get him and send his teeth in, because I'm really curious to see how old exactly he is. But if I had to guess, I would say he's 9.5 plus. He's been around the farm a long time, and he got his name because we used to call him Everyday Eddie. Well, we call him Eddie, but he used to be a buck that was showing up on multiple cameras every single day, and he's still definitely a regular. But last year we didn't see him at all. The year before I missed him with my muzzleloader, and he's just a buck that's not going to score very well, but he's a true trophy considering his age. We've got another deer that we don't have a name for, basically a high and tight 8-pointer, kind of the same thing as Eddie. He's been around a while. Another deer that we'd like to take out of the herd. And being that the CWD and all that down here in this part of the state, you can legally shoot 3 bucks, 1 during bow season, 1 during shotgun season, and 1 during muzzleloader season. So we're really hoping to catch up with those 2 deer, and then we've got some other bucks that we've been watching for a couple years. Pretty good 9-pointer. I had pictures of him last year. I thought he was 3 or 4, which would make him 4 or 5 this year. And then we had a really big 10-pointer show up. He's by far the biggest buck that we've had on camera this summer. But I also think he's 3, 4 at the oldest. And he's, I would say, in the mid-160s, and a deer that I would love to basically go nocturnal and make it through the season, because he has the type of frame to be an absolute giant. And I'm afraid if he doesn't go nocturnal, that more likely than not he'll get shot. So fingers are crossed there, and I would really I'd imagine that we'll have some bucks show up here now that they're starting to shed their velvet. I know of at least 3 bucks that were shooters last year that made it through the season. I had pictures of them in January and February, and they usually start to show up about this time into the first part of October. So I've transitioned some cameras around, and like I said, I've got 3 more cutting lengths to get out, and plan on doing that right now, and basically sit back and watch the emails come in.